Oh, hello. How's it going, everyone? Welcome. Hopefully, everybody's having a great morning. And hopefully, all notifications go out like they're supposed to from YouTube. So, how's it going today? So, let's keep Aquarium Talk real. So, this morning, I feel like, not that I have to address something, but somebody made a statement, and I guess we can talk about that too. Because some people, I just don't understand people, man. I know some people say leave it alone, but I don't. I just can't leave stuff alone. Sometimes I feel like they just need to be addressed. But anyway, how's everyone doing? Mm. Okay. Um, but anyway, so how's it going? It's kind of early, understandable. Like I said, hopefully the just waiting. Okay, looks like notifications are starting to go. Hopefully. Anyway, I didn't do much yesterday after I did my morning live stream. I literally just relaxed, and I'm probably don't know what I'm going to do today. I think I might open up. I have another box to open up as well behind me. Well, on the floor here, should I say. Another aquarium to open up. Should probably open up that, see what's in that. And yeah. So I don't know what it is. Maybe you guys know what it is. We'll figure it out. Did I put on the right thing? Or did I do this for members only? I wonder. Don't know. But anyway, hopefully not. Hopefully not. Sorry for the four that's in here watching. Yeah, I don't think notifications did too hot. Thank you again, YouTube. I've been looking at other channels and people's stuff, and it's like I think everybody got hit. Then I got a message saying, even on Instagram, about something, another country. I guess I don't know what's going on social media. I don't know, some places are doing away with some of these platforms and don't want it in their country. So don't know. That's kind of what I was getting at. The information that I was looking at, I was kind of let me see if I can find it again. But yeah, I was saying due to, I'm like, okay. Let me see if I can find it. Don't know. Let's see. They're right here. Really? Yeah. So, messaging related insights, such as shares and replies, may be lower than expected due to new policy rules in Europe. So, what's up, Flaskin? Are you getting? I mean, people are just now getting notifications. I mean, like we're like 5 minutes in here, sitting here waiting, like patiently, like what the hell? Anyway, very slow start to what is this, Wednesday? Just got mine a minute ago. Well, there you go. It's so stupid, Scott. I mean, it's crazy, dude. Like, what's going on? But anyway, so yeah, on Instagram, I seen this message And it's basically saying due to new privacy rules in Europe, some messaging campaigns have been paused. This means that certain message related ads, targeting, and audiences for ads delivered to and from Europe will be unavailable. Other messaging features that will be affected included organic messaging features, messaging API features, messaging related metrics within messaging traffic and conversation objects, conversation leads, generation message template, sponsored messages. Like there's a whole list of things that are like, this is like from Facebook, Instagram, and stuff like that. Like I was looking at things and like looking at numbers and seeing why some numbers were doing worse than other, depending on what you were looking at. So it's just, I think some like, well, that's one. I've heard other countries are cracking down on some of the stuff as well. So I don't know. Good morning, everyone. So just as I'm waiting, what's up, Sherry? I missed you yesterday, girl. Flashkin, Scott, Orphic, who else? Insane Reefer, Farm Boy, what's going on? Will's Aquarium. Luca, what's up? Just got notification right now. Are you freaking? I'm telling you, dude. It's very frustrating. It's very frustrating. But at the end of the day, I guess I have some time this morning to be patient, right? That's what this time is about, being patient. So I was going to address a situation, even though now we're like 7 minutes in. Now, you guys know how people are. Like, here's the thing. Nobody's going to tell me what I'm going to do and what I can't do and what I can talk about or not going to talk about, right? That's just not how that cookie crumbles over here. And I'm more than willing to discuss it in person with whoever, right? So, I think sometimes people like to see drama. So, I didn't know anything or whatever, but I get this thing saying, something about this hobby being a job. Somebody else made a video on it. I'm like, sum it up basically saying, sup, homie, got the notification. What's up, my man? So I've always said that I'm going to make this very short and sweet. First off, I would never make this hobby a job. And what I mean by that is in the form of having an LFS. Everybody knows that's what I've said a million times. So to take what somebody else made a video about and try to act like they were taking a jab at me, which I highly doubt that one. You go give yourself a reach around on the way down. That's what you can do. So yeah, that's what I would not do. I would not turn my passion in this hobby into that type of job. Now, to build aquarium, like do stuff for people and go to their homes and help them out and do builds and stuff like that, I'll do that all day. Doing this is a job. I'll do this all day. You know what I mean? This is my passion, not behind a cash register and working at an LFS. Sorry, that's not a job for me. And I've always said that. So for the idiot and in the that wants to, he or she, which is more likely a he, that wants to DM me about this other individual making a video on, I'm sure some of you guys can figure that out, but talking about a job, that's their input on that. And they're right, because it's what they're doing is what I would do. So, but working behind the LFS, that's what I've always said. I would not turn my passion into that type of job and be disgruntled and be miserable or whatever. There's a lot of LFSs that I've seen over the years that their whole attitude is nothing like it used to be from the very beginning. It seems like a job when you are working on the tank almost all week. Yeah, see that part doesn't bother me neither. Working on a tank because it's exciting and you're getting things to, a better environment to just really thrive for you, and those benefits that you get are just unbelievable. See, with an LFS, it's just a totally different atmosphere for me. So good morning. I'm just not down with that atmosphere. So that would never happen for me. But to go and help somebody plan their build, their next major build, go videotape their tanks and do all that, that's one thing. Well, and that's how it's been for me for, since what, 96 I've been doing this. I've been doing this a long time. Some of y'all wasn't even born. You know what I mean? My oldest daughter's 21. You know what I mean? I'm not a grandpa, but, I've been doing it a long time, So it is what it is. I mean, but I would never take my job and turn it into an LFS. And I'm just being real, I wouldn't. And but as far as being a somebody to give you some some kind of if I don't know what I'm trying to say. If for somebody to just come in and help you out, plan your stuff. Yeah, LFS is a lot of work. That's actual job. That's like you're going on a set schedule. You're here 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours. That's what you're doing. And on top of it, it's a total different thing than working on your own aquarium for that long. You get what I'm saying? Or, going to different houses or doing stuff or maintenance and servicing other people's stuff, or, even that is fine with me. Like, just because that's your work, that's showing your work, and what you're doing, for other customers, and that's going to turn other people onto the hobby, and that type of stuff is fine. That is cool with me. But I was more bringing this up because people like to say things, and sometimes it is to get a reaction out of you. It really is. And me, you're gonna get that action or reaction every time out of me. I'm old school. I don't just sit here and bump my gums just to bump my gums. Bump my gums back in my days was you got them ketchup packs. You know what I'm saying? Bloop. And at the end of the day, regardless of what somebody may or may not have, it's a deliberate act to either see how I'm going to take it as if this individual was taking a jab. Well, I highly doubt that. I'm sure things was brought to him, or somebody made a comment to him and he made a video about it. A job is turning this hobby into a job. Okay. Now, I'm sure people do things because they secretly try to get people to, especially amongst this community, you know what I'm saying? I'm being that serious, to turn on one another, just like this, bring born in the elbow drop, get these calluses up off of these big fat arthritis hammers. But no, the thing is, people do that. They want to see conflict, and a lot of people want to see conflict because they have conflict in their life. But at the end of the day, I don't have to entertain the conversation. I can just let it go and walk away. Um, but I'm not that guy. I don't back down or walk away from anything. Why? I wake up every morning, I zip from the front. Sorry for those that zip from the back. I don't know what to tell you, but I'm 100% all man. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, it is what it is. It's either my day or it's not going to be my day. Just like at the end of the day, it's either your day or it's not your day. Even the best of best have fallen. And that's just me. There is no fear. There is no any of that. I don't like when people do that. It puts a bad cloud over this hobby. Unfortunate people always want to talk about, you know, disregard the negative stuff that happens behind the scene or secretly or whatever. The reality is it's a lot of bullshit once again. And I'm the person that just talks about it because why not? Everybody wants to talk about how good things are. You know what I mean? Yes, it's easier to talk about negative than it is positive, but the reality is everybody wants to talk about how good things is this and how good that is. But that's not the real world we live in, even in this hobby. You know, so it is what it is. I don't. I will always address it. So if anything's ever brought my way, and at the end of the day, I'm gonna address it. I don't think people, that social media. Look at all the BS that goes on. Exactly. Um, you know, listen, man. Listen. Let me tell you this. Let me tell y'all a little secret. It goes beyond trolls. It goes right into the industry. If you don't do, or if they can't mold you into doing what they want you to do, they'll find a way to get rid of you, or they'll look for a way to get rid of you. Run you out to the hobby, run you out wherever they got to run you, or they bluntly amongst themselves ain't gonna fuck with you no more, right? So that's just how that is, And unfortunately, it's a very sad thing because what does that say to the hobby? Do you want real people or do you want people that blow smoke up other people's ass all day? Unfortunately, a lot of people want you to blow smoke up other people's ass because blowing smoke up other people's ass makes more money at the end of the day. So if it makes more money, it makes sense, right? But here's the reality to that. You don't have to do that to make companies more money. You don't have to do that to make yourself more money. People are going to buy what they want to buy if they like you or not like you. And that's just the reality of it. Having a job as an influencer and all this other stuff. I mean, it all comes with a price. It really does. But it's up to you. Do you sell your soul and your integrity or for somebody else that eventually is just going to spit you out? I mean, they're going to spit you out. I mean, very rare that you're going to stick around forever. Your numbers might fall off. You might, I don't know. I mean, and it's very hard for a person to stay on top too, like because over so much time you just become used up. That's what they think. So you're obsolete. You're gonna hit your peak. You're gonna hit your low. You're gonna hit peaks. You're gonna hit lows. It's never gonna always be a high peak. People's tastes change, just like food. But the reality is with this whole job thing. That man did a video based on what whoever or whatever he felt or whatever. I personally didn't say it was a jab at me or anything about me. I feel like I don't have to defend myself. I don't have to whatever. At the end of the day, I will not make this my job as far as working at an LFS. This is what I do here. I love doing this. I love dealing with trolls. I love the ability to speak my mind, freedom of speech, and keeping it real. I love that this is my little sitcom TV show, and I get to run it the way I want to run it, and nobody can tell me what to do. That's just me. Um, and people don't have to deal with me. People don't have to agree with me. People don't have to, hey, here's some of this or here's some of that to talk about. Nobody has to do any of that. I can still do all this on my own. At the end of the day, right is right, wrong is wrong. And I'm only one person, and I'm going to keep my integrity and who I am as an individual 100% because I have kids, and I want my kids to learn from a real perspective that you ain't gotta suck the paint so hard that their soul comes out their asshole. You know what I mean? And that's just real talk. Did I just say that? Suck the paint so hard off of them that their soul will come out their ass. Well, yeah, that's what I said. So anyway, I mean, I have kids. I have young men. My boys, they're going to grow up as men. And my daughter's going to be respected by men. I keep it real with my kids. My kids are very capable of handling themselves at a very young age. They follow my footsteps. They got a great ground and pound game. Some of you guys see that on Instagram, whatever. The next move is to be able to get their hands together, get them a couple box of lessons. You ain't got to know much. You just got to know enough. They want to do that. And they're going to grow up being young men, and they're going to stand on their own 2 feet and be their own man, not some man of somebody else's. So I'm glad that I was able to clear this up, though. Got to be their own role model. Yeah, well, I don't sugarcoat, and my kids don't live in this imaginary bubble. They actually live in a real world that I keep it very real with them. Some parents might think that that's too much for them, but in reality, they're going to grow up because they've been so sheltered, and then the real world's going to smack them, and then they might just crumble. I don't make soft kids at all. I don't believe in making kids soft. I believe kids need to be kids. They need to get out there, play, fall out of trees, jump out of trees, whatever it is, play G.I. Joe, get them some little BB guns, some Red Rock, go out there and have fun. That's what I think kids supposed to be doing, not sitting in the house becoming soft batch of cookies. You know what I mean? That's just me. I didn't grow up that way, and I'm glad I didn't grow up that way. As you can see, we got grown people on social media that's soft as baby turds, and it's just unfortunate, but real's real. So I hope that person is watching. I hope you understand that tricks no good. You're not going to get me up in here to bash another YouTuber for them making a video about a job or, whatever. It's not happening. Second of all, that's their opinion. And I had my opinion, and I've said it before that was ever, made that video about I would never work at an LFS. I would never turn my hobby into a job. Now, this might be considered a job, and me helping people and going to their house might be considered a job. I don't consider that a job. I think that's just me, the love of passion for this hobby. My love of passion for this hobby is not checking you out at a cash register. Okay, just so you understand that. Now that you understand that, you can happily give yourself a reach around when you jump off the bridge and on the way down. So I'm glad I was able to get that off my chest. You guys agree? I agree. So let's see. That social media, look at all the BS that goes on. Yep. Rico, people in the hobby don't see the behind the scenes of the hobby. You know what? Even if we was to bring out behind the scenes of the hobby, which I could expose like nobody's business, right? Even if it's about expose, I'm not about expose. It is what it is. At the end of the day, I don't have to expose, because at the end of the day, I'm not following that, or I wouldn't go with that 100%. So at the end of the day, like, I think people need to know what they need to know when they need to know it. Because not to be funny, like behind that hobby, behind this hobby is a scene too. And what I mean by that is the people that are your biggest fans become your biggest enemies. As soon as you decide to put poster on your wall, they say, okay, well, he's bought and paid for it. I'm here. I say whatever I want. Now, if at any given time they say, hey, we're cool on you, I'll take that off. That doesn't change who I am as a person, but people will automatically think that because this hobby's been based off of bullshit. You know, a lot of people just bullshit and blew smoke up your ass. I'm not that YouTuber. I'm not that YouTuber that does that. Like, yeah, you want to look out, you want me to open up boxes, you want me to do certain things, that's cool, right? That's cool. I'll tell you exactly how I feel about it. But if there's ever a time that comes that wants me to be outside of who I am, that's where I got to draw the line. I have no problem saying that loud, proud, on the air. Screenshot that. Take this part of this video, hold it in the archives forevermore. You know, I don't have a problem with that. You guys, as I'm saying, and I'm not, maybe not all of you, but a majority of you guys like to turn on people too. Here, let me tell you something. Let me tell you a little secret. You really have every right. Because I think a lot of people, a lot of YouTubers, just like the industry thinks a lot of us YouTubers are stupid, which a lot of them are. Just like a lot of YouTubers think their fans are stupid, which a lot of them are. But you're not as stupid as one thinks. And that's how they don't understand that YouTubers is not as stupid as they think. A lot of them just sell their integrity and their morals. They willingly sell that to the right behind the scenes of this hobby. You guys see bullshit. I don't know what YouTuber thinks that you guys are stupid, but you guys are not stupid. You guys are diehard fans, whatever. You're analyzing everything in the damn video. Like everything behind me, I can't move without somebody saying, hey, right here at clip 2 minutes in and 13 seconds to the left. What was that? You know, I mean, you guys are like taking us out the picture, analyze everything that you can see around us. You know, so I don't know why YouTubers think that their fans are stupid. The YouTubers think that they're talking as if, you know, they're not sponsored or bought and paid for. Me, I'm just saying, the reality is, you know, some are stupid, some not. 3 hours of fraggy last night, 99% sure Aptasia are gone. That's what's up, Flashkin, by the way. Steven said 100% facts. People either like real or they don't like real. They either like the person that will keep it real and they can take everything that person has to say, or there's some that are so sheltered and so whatever. Oh my God, he cussed too much. I can't take it. It's just not cool. So you will complain about my cussing over the real, and you'll rather keep getting smoke blown up your ass to and taken advantage of, is basically what people are saying. But anyway, so the reality is you guys are not stupid as one may think. You know, just like you guys know that I didn't go buy these tanks, you know what I mean? At my local LFS. I'm just saying, you know, I didn't go buy them at my local LFS. So anyway, what's up, Tom? The reality is some people don't like that. Some people say, oh, that person's bought and paid for. Like I said, some things is case by case situation with me. If I feel you need to know, you need to know. If I don't feel you need to know, then you don't need to know. Like, I'm not doing anything that warrants that you need to know anything about what I do or choose to do and who I do it with. You know, if I'm strapped on, if I'm using petroleum or not. You know, I feel like that's not really anybody's business. It's my personal business, you know. But if one wants to ask and whatever, then hey, so be it. You know, it is what it is. Anyway, do whatever you want when you want. That's my motto. Small question, Rico. I got 9 times. Do I need to use phosphate remover, or just a cleanup crew 6 weeks? There you go. Somebody's already answered. Thank you guys for answering questions as I'm in my morning rant, having my cup of joe. All right. Channel with the tank hawk. Yep, he's got the tank, the hawk. Even though the beast is better than the hawk. Just saying, it was, but now he's got the hawk. I don't have the beast anymore. So anyway, he's got the best one now. Because I had to move and buy a new house, and wife wanted to move. So there goes my tank, my hawk and beast dual fight out on YouTube. Because I was about to bring the motherfucking beast to the hawk. Like, yeah, I was about to bring the business. But I didn't get to troll him. So unfortunately, I got to shut up and just sip my cup of joe because I got no leg to stand on. So that sounds real fucking stupid. Trying to pick a fight with, I don't even got the beast is gone. So, yeah. What's up? In a cool way, though. A fight in a cool way, you know. I mean, every YouTuber is doing it nowadays. I actually was thinking about calling out some people and see if we can get a pay-per-view match. Give me about 6 months so I can get back into the gym and, you know what I'm saying? Get my workout on. Real quick, you guys know how I like to work out. For your guys that watch me on Instagram, I throw around some stuff, but it wouldn't just be a boxing, be full MMA. I have to do full MMA though, you know, because I'm not just gonna stand toe to toe. Yeah. So it is what it is on that one. What's up, morning, Rico? What's up, man? Sorry, who was picking it? Oh. So anyway, so what I was saying is, you know, the beast is gone, and somebody said, "Oh, you the one that got the hawk." I said, "Yeah, he got the hawk." I said, "You know, I was gonna, you know, troll him and pick a fight because you know the beast whooped the hawk's ass, but at the end of the day, I don't have the beast anymore, so I'd be a fool to sit up here and talk shit like without a tank. Like, I mean, I can't do that. The beast is gone. So I can't even troll now. I was gonna, you know, politely troll and talk a little shit, but I can't even talk shit. I can't even talk shit. And you got me up here repeating it. See, I feel stupid even repeating it. Damn. Rico got to work. Oh, my 15-pound dumbbells. I don't do 15-pound dumbbells. I do 1 Twinkies and up dumbbells. Don't get it twisted. Don't let the fat guy, don't let the bear belly get you twisted, son. Just because I look out of shape and all that, I still got some muscle memory with my old ass. These how these used to look was like this. All natural, son. All natural. No test here. I'm a natty guy. So I was born. I got good genetics, nigga. Anyway, so yeah, get some. But I really was about to. I really want to do whatchamacallit, where I want to call some people out. I want to set up a pay-per-view like every other YouTuber's doing right now, just so I can some ketchup packs. You know what I'm saying? Give me some of them business. Yeah, I'm kind of amped up. I kind of want to do some of that. You know what I'm saying? What do y'all think? Man, I think we should take Saltwater Aquarium to another level. Yeah. because everybody's about that life when we're talking about water in a box. You haven't noticed yet? You guys are rocking this morning, by the way. Yeah. So just give me about 6 months, man. I still got my cabinet full of supplements, man. I got my vitamins. I got my all of it. Saltwater, Smackdown. You know what I'm saying? Like, remember Thomas Brown? If y'all ever seen Thomas Brown, man, he's another one that got kind of he said, cut me in. You know what I'm saying? Just, no. I mean, like straight MMA gloves. Like, not. I mean, like full twisty, getting twisted up pretzel type stuff. Tap outs, you name it. That's the stuff that I'm into. You know what I'm saying? He said, stop, those muscles are from getting out of bed, right? Right. Yeah. So yeah, I get it in though. I'll get it in. I get it in. I like getting it in. There you go. See, box 7 years. That's what I'm talking about, man. That was this is my life. Like, if MMA was when I was a kid was available, I would have been. I mean, we did do it. It was Gladiator. Like back then, you didn't. We did all this stuff. Plus, I wrestled all my whole life. You know what I'm saying? I coach wrestling now. The whole 9 yards. It's crazy, man. It's really crazy that that I personally that's what I like. I would rather do now. That's just me. Yeah, man. I mean, if this thing didn't happen, you know what I'm saying? I wish it didn't happen, man. This pandemic thing, man, because I was getting it in, man. Here, you guys remember this? This is like what? A couple months back, I was getting back into it. You guys remember that? Those are one Twinkies. Those are one Twinkies, man. They ain't got the 150s. I would have been doing 150s, man. That's all to me about a couple months back in, man. Muscle memory, man. Muscle memory, man. Muscle memory, man. That's all I can say, man. Muscle memory, man. I love that. I love doing that as well, man. I mean, going to the gym. I don't look like I go to the gym. I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. Look at it. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, baby. Lightweight, baby. Yeah. 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 Lightweight, baby. Anyway, man, get out of here, man. I love getting it in. I love blowing out muscles. I love getting hurt. Don't ask me why. I just do. I do. I'm sick in the brain, I guess, on that one. But hey, it is what it is. And then obviously we have been on lockdown. So if I wasn't on lockdown and we were still doing it, y'all would have seen the Hawk turn into baby Hawk, because I would have been the real Hawk. Sorry, farm boy. But at 5'9", 280 pounds, right now. I mean, in that I was like 254. I actually dropped a lot of weight just, because I went back to the gym, and, that's just how the body goes. It makes me want to get back in gear seeing that. I love it, man. I love it. I love it. I love it. But it is what it is, man. That's what I want to. I really want to set something up, man. Well, we can do, some saltwater smackdown. What's my name? For some of these trolls out here. Call them out. Call them out. Call them out. Call them out. Yeah, I'm 285 pounds right now. I'm 285. I need to get that off though. If I'm not going to the gym, man, I don't really need to look like I'm 9, 10, 12 months pregnant. You know what I'm saying? As a power lifter. No, I was a power lifter and all that stuff too. So real talk, I got stupid strength. You know what I mean? I could toss you like you was a wet paper towel. A lot of cases. Curling the zero. Anyway, but yeah, man, I would love to see that. So all that, because these people just make up so much stuff, and a lot of people just do things for reaction. They want to reaction out of you, so they get a reaction. And then when they get the reaction, it's not the reaction that they thought they were going to get. Like, I truly believe the reaction that they thought I was going to get was to talk smack about this other YouTuber that's been around for a long time. Like, he ain't did nothing wrong. Personally, to me, ain't I mean, we've hung out. I've never had whatever. And therefore, I think people just took that and try to make it something that it's not. And I'm going to be honest with you. That's not cool. That's those type of things, other people could take that and run with it. But those type of things would really hurts bringing the community together. You know what I mean? And let me be honest with you. Not everybody has the right intention. They say, "Oh, we're for the community. We want to bring it together." But in reality, they're not for the community. They secretly have an underlining, silver lining there, underlining of wanting to do something or to reap the benefits of your hard work. There's a lot of people out there like that, So once again, I want you guys to understand, coming from me, I'm very transparent. Transparent as I can be. And I just want everybody to be happy. I want everybody to have fun. I want everybody to learn some shit when it comes to this hobby. I want to open up, things and give you guys my personal opinions on these things. I mean, obviously, getting things is for me to keep it 100 and real. Who at the end of the day, think about this. Who am I hurting by keeping it real? Guess what, people? Can anybody answer that question? Who am I hurting by keeping it real? Right here. So when you guys want to ask about people, sponsors, or whatever like that, think about majority why they're not. You know what I mean? Because if I'm willing to do this, they don't want their shit on a chopping block. At the end of the day, I don't understand the reason besides, because you're an influencer and you influence people not to buy our shit. No, the reality isn't about that. The reality is step up your fucking game and produce some good shit and whatever. And at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what I say. And this is what I'm trying to get the community and the hobby to understand, including the people behind the scenes, to understand that, guess what? Doesn't matter. This shit that I wouldn't run personally doesn't mean that it doesn't have a place. I explained. If anybody watched the video about, this Fluba, tank here. What is it? Sorry, because I'm not memorizing this. Real talk. This evil saltwater tank. This little, what is it? 5 gallons. I told everybody if I had a show, I'd probably use it as quarantine. It's $110 or something like that. $110, right? $110 or whatever. People are like, "Oh, I wouldn't buy it." Other people say, "Yeah." I mean, me personally, that's what I would use it for. You think I'm gonna have that as my damn grow out system? What, this picture? That's bullshit. That's false flagging right there to me. This what you see to me is false flagging. I mean, yes, it's a lot of easy shit. You got some SPS though up in here. Off of that light, whatever, dude. At the end of the day, whatever. Does it have a place? Yes, it has a place. It's just not for me. So therefore, just because I say that, it's going to stop other people from buying shit. That's not true. They're going to buy that. They're going to listen. They're going to understand something. Most of them, if they got 2 cents that the man upstairs gave them, they're going to listen to what I have to say, right? They're going to see, okay, I understand why Rico wouldn't use this as his personal term because of light and blah, blah, blah. That doesn't mean I can't take that fucking light off and put a Kessel on there, does it? Because I can put a Kessel on there and then do what the picture said, right? Right? I mean, see, it's like everything we do, we have to really watch what we say because it's like contradicting, but we're not contradicting because we know what we're thinking. And therefore, we're trying to articulate to you what we're thinking or what's our thoughts on stuff. At the end of the day, I could change the lights. There's things that I could do to improve that to get that, right? Of course. Me personally with that light, I think it's false flagging because I don't think that fucking light can do that. At the end of the day, that's just me being real. That's just me. That's what I feel. Now, whether it will or won't, that's another story. But I feel all ripped. You ain't getting that with that light. Period. Now, if somebody want to go prove me wrong, there you go. Thank you for the content. You're welcome, sir or ma'am. At the end of the day, this I would use as a quarantine setup. I think it's easy. It's an all-in-one. I think I would use that for fish. I think I would definitely use that for fish. Or I would use this for mushrooms and zoas and maybe like a pair of harlequin shrimp or a pair of just shrimp, period, a mating pair, and see what will happen with inside here in this small system. That's what I would do. But at the end of the day, who am I hurting by keeping it real? Am I hurting you? Fuck no, I'm not hurting you guys. I'm helping you. So who am I hurting? Who am I sacrificing when I'm sitting here talking about aquarium-related things and products and being 110% with my opinion? I hurt myself. Let's be real, people. So you can't sit up here and act like whatever, because at the end of the day, only thing I did is sacrifice myself. I sacrificed everything to make things clear for you or to help you or guide you to save you money. And all the thanks I get is motherfuckers want to troll. Like, for real? Okay, cool. Keep fucking trolling. At the end of the day, you're listening. At the end of the day, you're watching. At the end of the day, you're doing some of the things that I'm talking about. So at the end of the day, who the fuck are you playing? You know what I mean? Excuse my language. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. You know what I mean? And to have, like I said, I might hurt people's feelings, but it's not a feelings channel. Not to be funny. Saltwater Aquarium up here. Let me move this. How I do things or feel about how I do things, I don't know. But that's not on me. That's on them. Everybody has their own ways of wanting to do things. They can either appreciate or not appreciate, right? Everybody has that choice. You can appreciate or not appreciate. These guys are a company. They have a business. Here's the thing, not to be funny. I could pull this off the wall. I can make orders through them still. I can still involve them. I'm going to be real here and say, hey, look what I got from Saltwater Aquarium. Just came in today. I don't need this on my wall. I don't need them to help me out, really. I'm just being real. If they want to help and want to help me, and then cool, to bring light to the hobby and stuff like that, that's cool too, right? You guys would agree. You guys want to talk about a lot of shit? We can talk about it. They want to help me do it, then that's fine. At the end of the day, all I'm saying is, if I ordered this, it came in, I bought it from him. It's the same thing. I can say what I want to say. I don't understand why, people are so afraid of allowing real fuckers to come in because their name's behind something. I can do anything in the world and buy anything I want in the world and leave a review on where I got it from and whatever else. I don't understand. So here's the thing. I do understand. Let me help you understand why I understand. It's because it's not the way they would choose to do things. So therefore, it doesn't fit with their guidelines of things. Many companies. And if it doesn't fit, then you can't be real with your people. You can't be real to your followers, right? Let's be real. Because if you have a problem with that, then you have a problem with person being real. Right or wrong. And if your person can't be real, then they really have to just sell out and sell their soul and their integrity to the company and do it the way they want you to do it. That's not real. That's not a real feed to me. When I opened these boxes, I didn't know what these boxes, what was in these boxes. I really did. I didn't look at them. You guys watched me open them up right then and there. I want the initial wow. Okay, this is what it is. This is okay. I don't need a script. I don't need to have a script wrote out in advance what I'm going to say. No, that's not true representation. That is something that you got to go sleep on, and then all you do is like constantly change your overall real opinion on what you're representing. So it's not a full representation of what you're going to be influencing people. You get what I'm saying? So let me just read some of these comments real quick because I know they're coming in. I see it. Let's see. Hi, friend. Hope everything's good. Okay. So let's see. Where is it? Okay. Wilson says 100%. Tom Reefman 100%. Wilson, do you start up the water box or just open? Just open. I haven't started anything. Is there stuff if their stuff is crap, people will figure it out on their own. Exactly. They will. But here's the thing. These whole things, and that's the thing. You got to be real. Like, I wouldn't sit up here and it's the greatest thing. If it's not really the greatest thing, if I see flaws in something, then I'm going to tell you. So therefore, it's up to you to make that decision. Do you still want to go buy it? Guess what? People will still buy this. Even though I feel what I feel about it, I told you what I would use it for. Other people might say, you know what? I need it for my office. I need it right on my office. I ain't got a lot of space. I want my aquarium to be with me while I'm at work. I want one at work. It helps me just be calm. It helps me with my PTSD. It helps me with whatever it is that I'm going through that day. So people will be like, you know what? I think he's right. Maybe I'll just throw some bounce mushrooms in there, some very high-end Zoas, and maybe a pair of shrimp or something. I think that would be perfect fit for me, for the $110. Okay. I'm not talking shit. I'm just telling it like it is, right? So people are still going to do it. Companies think otherwise. I think companies just want you to be what they want you to be at the end of the day. If they don't get you now, they slowly try to get you to, I don't know. They have to unleash the reins and let people do what they need to do. And even, it's one thing if they're just not being fully representing a product, like, they're just being ignorant and whatever. That's a whole nother story. I don't know who would do that, but then again, nothing surprises me, right? So anyway, definitely not with lighting made for possible softies. Right. Still waiting on my water box. I think they're really backed up, by the way. Let's see. I might hurt people's feelings. Yeah, right. People are way too soft nowadays. Yep. You're actually saving a person from thinking that would work as if a leave the hobby because they failed. I try to save a lot of people a lot of money. I try to save people from leaving the hobby. We don't need people to leave the hobby. We need people to embrace the hobby. We need people to enjoy the hobby. We need people to be real so people understand and not be so lied to about this or that and then get so disappointed they just throw their hands up and leave the hobby. Like, what are people doing? But people are really mean. People are rude. People are mean. People are disrespectful. People, they act like they care. They don't care. The whole 9 yards. It's like, what are you doing? Like, I thought you were for helping people, but truly you're not. You'd be they'd be the same ones in the stream bashing them or coming off crazy to the new guys. Like, leave people alone. But me, I can't. All I can do is be responsible for my channel, right? I can only be responsible for my channel and the content that I create or put out or the live streams that I speak of, right? You're actually saving person. Yep. We already did that. Bro, you do the right thing. Some channels, every view they put out is total bias. They give everything a 5-star, and that's misleading and bullshit. You know what? And that's why I say, I don't know how Saltwater Aquarium truly feels about me on my realness. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you. We hang out at shows. We do our thing. I respect those guys because of what they did for you guys, right? And I've had fun hanging out with them, Disney and some other places that we're not going to speak of, but we've had great times, and I never had a falling out. I've never had anything. It's always been, I feel, a positive action with the guys. So, I can't really say a whole lot, and I don't know a whole lot on how they might truly feel, about me doing what I do. But at the end of the day, it's me, and this is me, and you don't have to accept me or don't have to appreciate what it is that I offer or bring to the table, because at the end of the day, and I don't have to have this up here, representing these guys or anything like that. I mean, they're the only company that I really, did this for, but because I really respect them, you know what I mean? Do I get the same respect in return? I don't, I never felt disrespected, but at the same time, I don't know. You get what I'm saying? Like, well, I don't know. So at the end of the day, though, right there, what Orphic just said, I'm the real. I keep it real. At the end of the day, you guys let those guys know how you feel about it. And I'm sure a lot of you guys do. I know they've got trolls calling there about me, but you guys let them know how you feel. Do you think that what I do is beneficial? Let me ask you guys. I ask you guys. Do you guys think what I do for this hobby is beneficial to you guys? And be real. And if you think I don't, say no. Go F yourself, Rico. You know what I mean? I'm letting let it loose. Say whatever you want to say. I don't even care. Let it loose. Let me know. That's what I want to know. For reals. For reals. Don't hold back. Don't hold back. Don't hold back. Do you think what I say, the things that I talk about, the things that I do on this channel is a benefit to you all that watches in some way, shape, or form? Do you, if it was you learned something, what? That's all I'm saying. Exactly. Their mentality is restricted to their brand, and yours is not. You get free will to do what you want to do, Rico. Yeah, I get free to do what I want to do. Free reigns, because I let it be known. I really do. How long would you put new media in a well-established system to seed a new system? How long would you put new media? That's a good question. I'd probably go. If you know you're going to be building a new system, just put it in as soon as possible and let it sit. The longer, the better. 6 weeks, 8 weeks, 4 weeks. That obviously, depending on how big the system, how much you put in there, all that's going to play a part, Ryan. To be honest with you, so things can happen and be seeded really fast. Just saying. But the longer you keep it in there, the better the seed's going to be, and better it's going to be for your new system. So the longer is better. So that hopefully that helps. I don't buy stuff because a YouTuber says it's good. I'll buy thinking it's crap. I'll toss it and don't buy it again. Well, okay, so Insane Reefer says that. Now, here's the thing, Insane Reefer, and I'm not here to call you a liar or anything like that. But I must say, no matter what anybody says in here, not just you, so I'm not going to pick on just you, right? Now, if I'm lying, I'm dying. Don't ever tell me you don't buy things based off of a YouTuber, because it ain't even got to be about a YouTuber. It's social media. It's television. What you see. You want to look up something that you want to buy. Don't tell me you don't look shit up that you want to buy. And don't tell me that you didn't look at reviews and everything else to make a final decision. Because if you did, then I'm going to have to say bullshit, bro. And I don't want to do that because I'm not picking on you. I actually like you. You know what I'm saying? I think you cool. You bring a lot of, questions and talks in the chat. But at the same time, let's be real. Be real, because even I said it on here, even McDonald's gets my ass. They come out with a new, like I was talking about that Travis Scott burger. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, I went and got me a Travis Scott. Didn't know who Travis Scott was. Okay, but I did it, right? And my kids were talking about it. So I got influenced to go buy stuff. And I mean, that was just recently, so that's why I talked about it. But I get influenced all the time to buy stuff. I get influenced and think about things for you guys that when you guys mention stuff or thinking about a product and whatever. I mean, for real. I got to be real with myself. Y'all find Spidey a lady friend? Yeah, did y'all find my man a lady friend? By the way, anyway, so I think some companies create fake accounts to rate fake reviews. I do believe that. Oh yeah, you definitely want this. You're definitely what this hobby needs. Most appreciated of your thoughts. Well, thank you, Herm. The Sea Forever says, I like you because you're cool as hell and tell it like it is. Well, thank you. Orphic Reef says, truthfully, it's a refreshing. You're one of the only live streams I watch. It's entertaining, fun, and we can all learn something, that's for sure. Well, thank you. Sherry's Reef says, very beneficial. Absolutely, 100%. Well, thank you, Sherry's Reef. Okay, Fish Freak Phil. I was going to say Frank. Fish Freak Phil says, you give out too much secret sauce not to be a benefit. Well, thank you. Okay, Flaskin says, need more people keeping it real. 100%. Well, thank you. Getting hard to get in stock. Okay, they're talking about that. Hit the thumbs up for Rico keeping it real always. Thank you, Scott. Scott Stevenson, thank you. If you guys ain't hit that thumbs up, I didn't even mention it in a whole hour, did I? Thank you, guys. If you guys do not mind hitting that. Shares Reef says, you're probably saved my tank and probably giving up. Appreciate it. Well, thank you, Sherry. Very P guy, very too beneficial to me. Love to hear rants. That's what it's all about. Well, thank you, P guy. And Bobby said, tell it like it is. Well, I do. Let me correct myself. Okay, so this is Insane Reefer coming back. He said, let me correct myself. Not everything a YouTuber says. Thank you for keeping it real, dude. Thank you for keeping it real, because I'm going to tell you what, influencers are needed, okay? These live streams are needed. I mean, let's be real, man. Rico's an actual reef master. No, I'm not a master. I just love the hobby, but I'm not a master. The thing is, we people need stuff like this. And it's just unfortunate people don't want to not sell their integrity or sell their souls for companies or for their fans. They rather bullshit their fans and then, whatever. You know what I don't like to do on YouTube is be those same YouTubers that's constantly apologizing for shit. Like, I don't like to, like, oh, I apologize for how much I cuss or, because that's bullshit. At the end of the day, I'm a person. I live my life how I need to live my life. I don't need to live my life because of how my fans tell me I need to be or what I should be, or they can't watch me because their kids in their room right now. Well, take me to a private place. Take me to the shitter when you're on the shitter and watch me there. It doesn't matter what you do. At the end of the day, appreciate me for me is all I'm saying. And if people and companies can't appreciate for me, then go fuck yourself. I can't help you. And I hope people don't look at because of Saltwater Aquarium here, and say, oh, what Rico represents, At the end of the day, they're their own person. They're their own company. They don't have to have a sticker here. I don't have to have their sticker here. I could buy this and tell you exactly where I got it from and talk about it. So for anybody that wants to give possibly those guys some shit, you're retarded. At the end of the day, not saying that anybody does, but at the end of the day, you're stupid. You're retarded. You're stupid. I can do whatever I want. I'm nobody's my real dad. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, they can either appreciate it or not appreciate it. You guys get their stickers and everything that you buy. You guys get koozies. You guys get free this, free that. And the orders that you get from them, you can have a wall and shrine of saltwater stuff. So what makes me any different, right? It shouldn't. But, people, there's companies that get pissed off. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. At the end of the day, those same ones, there's shit I can say about whatever thing I purchased or buy or whatever I get. I can say whatever I want about it. And there's nothing nobody can say about me doing that. If I wouldn't use this for X, Y, and Z, I'll use it for A, B, and C. Okay? It's plain and simple. Everything has a purpose here. Just because everything is not for my purpose doesn't mean that you guys can't see the light that I'm representing. And, I don't just give a negative review. I give a full, honest review of my initial thoughts of stuff. Did I open these up to put water in them? Do I need to tell you? No, I know they got a stupid ass pump that I wouldn't use. I told you all that I would switch it out with a C-shaped pump. All these tanks with a C-shaped pump. Or Maxi Jet or something. Me personally, I'd probably go with the CJ, but just because I love those guys over there. And I love Steve, but no homo. But at the end of the day, that's what I would do with them. And they're a box. It's a box that you keep water in. It doesn't matter what type of water. You're going to keep water. You can keep fish in it. I mean, do I really need to run this to give you a review on this? I don't think I do. Will I set one of these up? Yeah, possible. And I probably let my son set one up. And we're going to start maybe letting him set up something and become part of the Saltwater Aquarium crew and, see if we can get him and do some videos with him and help the younger generation, and for the parents out here that watch this channel. And I'm going to be honest with you. You will be surprised how many parents come to me at a show with their kids and say, hey, man, our kids love you. We love, and I said, God's my witness. I said, oh, you let your kids watch me? Because I find it very interesting. And that tells me a lot about these parents. You know what I mean? That they're real. That behind closed door, they're in the back playing pinochle or whatever else and poker and cigars and having a couple beers and keeping it real with their kids. That's how it should be. Don't make them baby soft. The kids ain't being harmed or hurt or anything like that. Keeping it real. And you know what? For those parents, if you ever see this video, I appreciate you 110% and thank you. Okay? And I'm going to be honest with you all. There's a lot that came to me over the times that I've been doing this and say, hey, man, our kids love you. We love what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. Yeah. So I'm afraid we'll probably get my son in here. He's been bugging me. Here's the thing. Just like my wife, I'm going to be honest with you. I know I'm over my 1 hour. But the thing is I don't want to be the one got to do the work for them. Okay. My wife did her thing, but in school and, she had a hard time and I'm trying to, I don't want to be the one that does that. They have to learn these things on their own. I can help guide a little bit, but I want 110% participation in if that's what we're going to do. So we'll start him on something very simple and see how he transitioned into things. Would you guys like to see Mr. Gavin do one of these aquariums? Don't answer here. I would like you guys to take that and put it in the comment section, and so he can see it himself and see what you guys think. And remember, he's 11 years old, so he's a big 11 years old. He's 11 years old, about tall as his mom, and about staring her dead smack in the eyes at 160 pounds. Okay, I'm the shortest of the family, guys. I'm the shortest. I'm the strongest, the shortest, but the strongest. Okay, and everybody else is like 5'10", 5'11" to 6'4". Okay, just saying. My brother's 6'4", my other brother's 6'1", and I'm the oldest. So it is what it is. Her side is the same thing. She's probably the shortest, and yeah, her brother's like 6'4". A lot of her family, the shortest probably is like 5'10". But yeah. So anyway, Rico, say it with your chest, President. You heard me, Black Redneck. Y'all heard me. The equipment in this hobby is way too expensive. So giving biased reviews just ain't right. I know that something will work better on different systems because everyone's tank is unique. Reviews church. And you know what? And if everybody, I put the thing on Instagram of my old tank. I try to tell everybody that tank is the staple of a lot of reefs. Like, listen, those corals was huge. So with that tank, that was J-Bo's Ocean Revive T24. The only name brand that was on that was a Dart Hybrid and a Reef Octopus, skimmer, but that's nothing. That's your normal Reef Octopus, right? That's what most people's go to. J-Bo's Ocean Revive T247s. It did have a geocaster reactor, okay? And that was it. That was it, people. To have an aquarium like that on that, all I'm saying is people got pissed when I switched over to Radions and other stuff. But the thing is, I gave people everything that they needed to know. Secret sauce is you didn't have to go expensive. If you choose to go expensive, then that's on you, right? That's on you. You don't have to, just like this. You don't have to buy not any one of these things. But these things actually has a purpose. I can utilize each and every one of these things for something. This quarantine for fish, for me, more than likely, that's what I would do. If I was in office, I would do some very easy, not a lot of light pour corals type things there. What was that? The 13 over there. I would probably do more the bounce mushrooms and stuff like that, Paraharlequin shrimps and whatever in that. And then the 32 Beaufort or whatever that was, 32 and a half, with the LEDs and lights. I would turn that into a little mini with easy SPS corals, really easy bird's nest out of four. Even though bird's nest, I hate saying that because bird's nests are very up and down. They can be some of the quickest ones to go out as if, on anything. But you get what I'm saying. It's kind of one of those things that they consider a bird's nest. But I mean, I would do more with the bigger, the 32, than, whatever. The water box, this 10-gallon here. I really did. If you guys didn't see that, there was nothing really I could say. Like, I was actually surprised on how this tank looks. But yeah, I like the bio plastic bowls that came with it. Same with the pump. I mean, the pump I would change out. I'm not even gonna lie though. It's a cube. It's a box. What can I do with it? there's a lot that I can do with, right? Yeah, birds' nests are like red dragons. That's how I feel, Flashkin. Yep, I'm 100% with you on that one. But I mean, I can do stuff with this. This is 10 gallons. I can have a nice, I would use this for some zoas, some nice high-end zoas. I would use this for maybe a chalice or two, a torch coral or some hammers or something like that, creating some, I can see this. I like this sleekness over a lot of the other ones, though. I did. I know I didn't probably say it, but I mean, I'll do a final whatever on that. Anyway, yeah, guys, I don't know. Would you guys like me to start up another one of these talks? Also, if you haven't hit the thumbs up, hit the thumbs up. Also, if you're not subscribed to this channel yet, please make sure you subscribe and don't forget to hit the notification bell. All notifications, just to make sure that you get them all. And also, if you would like to become a member, if you like what you're hearing, what you're seeing on this channel, you can also support this channel by becoming a member. There should be a join button on this. If you are on an iPhone, you will have to more than likely go to a PC and open up in Safari, I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken. But anybody else, if you're at a computer, at your desk, whatever, and you want to choose to support this channel, you have the ability to do so at any time. Do not let me talk you into becoming a member. It would be nice. It would be greatly appreciated. But at the end of the day, it's your choice. You do what you do too. So please hit the thumbs up. And for any last words, I said, would you guys like another one? Or are we good for today? Oh, yes. Don't forget. Thank you, Sherry's Reef. And Flashkin, some of my mods here. There is a link down here for more vids. There's a link down here for Saltwater Aquarium if you're new. In the description of all my videos, there is a link for Saltwater Aquarium where you can get 5% for life for non-map items. So I think I have to say that sometimes because I think people think it's across the board. Anything that has a map price, obviously they're very funny about those numbers. It's the company. It's not Saltwater Aquarium. It's the actual company of whatever that item is coming from. They have map pricing set for a reason. So I'm going to work on the member stuff this week because you're awesome. Well, thank you, Insane Reefer. I appreciate you, my man. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. But yeah, so if you guys would like, I'm actually like 18 minutes, almost 20 minutes over my 1 hour. I try to keep it to 1 hour for a reason. It's just easier for people to listen for the 1 hour and hear everything that we talked about versus whatever. So I might be able to, Ocean Revive T247s. No, Radion. So Ocean Revives are nice because there is no, it's 2 channels, okay, that you're messing with and on and off. You got to understand, Radions give you way more options on what you want to do. Like if you want less reds, you're going to have to duct tape or put a duct tape over the Ocean Revive red sections or something like that, or like, put half the light, tape half the light so you're only getting half or a quarter or whatever. That's the only way you can control that. So Radions are obviously going to be your better option just because there's way more controllability. There's way more programs you can do. You can do cloud mode. You can do your regular, everyday, what happens in nature, right? And everybody strives to do that, right? So obviously you're going to pay more because it has way more functions than Ocean Revives. If they both were set at the same and to grow corals, they're both going to grow corals amazingly. There is no whatever. It's just going to grow corals. They both are going to grow corals. If you want to spend, almost $900 on one, and spend $900. If If you want to spend 150, 200, whatever they're going for now, the Ocean Revives, then spend 150, 200 bucks. At the end of the day, they both are going to do what you want them to do, you know. So there's no really whatever. At the end, Ocean Revives is going to win hands down. I mean, Radions is going to win hands down because of the controllability aspect and all that you're getting with that light. But it does come with a price, unfortunately. And if you want that, then you got to pay for that, right? So anyway, all right, guys, I will definitely start up another talk. I am feeling great. Thank you all for coming in here. Now, I will tell you all, depending on YouTube, if they're going to give you notifications right out the gate or not. It took like, I don't know, 7 minutes or so to get in. Yeah, Radions are definitely worth the money, as far as I'm concerned. But at the end of the day, they're not the only thing that's going to grow corals. I'm getting ready to go live again, Carrie. So if you didn't get notifications, or you did, I apologize. Also, don't forget to share these videos. Can you guys share these talks to other platforms, their other social medias and stuff like that to get more people to come in and hang out on these talks, you know, so they can actually learn something. Place where it's very real at. Just make sure that they do know that if they're soft, they must well just stay where they're at. We can't have softness over here. We need people that are very strong, that want to be educated, that want to have hear beautiful opinions and have a good time, you know, on the real channel. So can we do that? Thank you, Scott. Appreciate you, my man. Thank you for real. You've been awesome. You've been around for quite some time too, my man. And hopefully, congratulations on you and your significant other. I see it's still working out pretty good. So you the man. Keep that up. Keep that going. Stay strong on that one, bro. She looks like a keeper. So, but yeah. So everybody deserves somebody. Just saying. So if we can help my boy Greg at Tracks at Saltwater Aquarium, I would greatly appreciate it. Please don't send him no crazy people. But you know, this is what it's about, you know, keeping a good community. You know, it's like having a second family, man. I mean, we're always going to have disagreements or not see eye to eye, but you know, can we all keep it together for the sake of this hobby and you know, just have fun? Of course we can. It's really up to you at the end of the day on that. So, all right, guys, I'm really over, and I'm going to start another one for you guys. So I'll be right back, and thank you all once again.